Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I created this really glam fall look with a purple color and the waterline. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but I'm thinking like summer meets fall kind of glam. I have just been so inspired by so many amazing artists on Instagram, and this is a combination of everything that I've been seeing, and fall glam has to be my favorite, so I really hope that you guys love this look. Before we get started, if you guys are not subscribed yet to my channel, please scroll down below, and without further ado, if you guys want to see how I got this look right here, then please keep on watching. I'm gonna start with the Perception palette by Makeup Shayla and ColourPop, and I'm gonna be using this color from my transition called Culture. I'm gonna be taking that with a tapered blending E40 brush from Sigma, and I'm gonna use this color to warm up my entire crease. Up next, I'm gonna go in with the Persona palette. I love this palette so much because it is all matte colors, and it's just like the colors that I use every single day. So up next, I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Charming right over here, and I'm gonna be taking that with a slightly tapered smaller brush. This is the Sigma E35 blending brush, and it's also a little bit darker than Culture. So I'm gonna start focusing this right in the middle of my eye. We're gonna be just blending all these colors together. So I'm just gonna run it back and forth in the crease evenly. Up next, I'm gonna take a color from the Makeup Shayla palette, the color Played Out. It is a rich brown with a little tint of red matte color. And what we're gonna be doing is just starting to blend that right in the outer corner and kind of create like a C shape on our eyes. This step might take a little bit more time, but it's totally worth it. This is the Sigma blending E36. What I'm gonna do is look straight into the mirror and apply that color right into the crease. Keep blending it back and forth, and then bringing it down here to the lash line, and then slowly buff out the edges with very light pressure. We want to keep that shape nice and rounded. This brush is so magical because it is perfect for like detail work like this, and then slowly just buff out the edges and just kind of blow it out, but very lightly. Now I'm gonna go in with a shade that's very similar to the one that I just used. It is this one right here by the Persona palette. It's called Fearless. Again, going in with the same brush. It is just like a little bit more dark brown, and I'm gonna use that to just darken it up a little bit more. I'm gonna go back in with the E35, taking a little bit more Culture, the first shade that we use, and I'm going to use this to blend out the edges right here. It looks a little bit rough. Okay, now for the next step, we don't really want to cut the crease. We just want to sharpen up the inner corner just a little bit, and then apply the shadow that we're going to be using today. Taking a little bit of my ColourPop concealer in the shade Medium. I'm going to be taking that on my Sigma E56 lid shader brush, and I'm going to brush the excess in the back of my hand because we don't need that much. We are just going to just sharpen this up a little bit more like that, only like halfway. And then you don't want to cover up the black that we put on the lower lash line, so you want to blend that concealer over that space, kind of create a gradient effect like that. So that is kind of it for the concealer. I know it looks a little bit trippy, but once you put the eyeshadow, guys, it's gonna look bomb. So now we're gonna go in with a gold shade on that blank space right there. I'm gonna be taking TF from the ColourPop and Makeup Shayla palette right over here. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. Ooh, that looks so pretty. Wow, a beautiful gold shade. I think I'm also gonna go in with that same brush because it does a really good job in packing on products. And I'm not gonna go in with like Fix Plus or anything. I'm just gonna see how it does just with the brush. Then I'm kind of going to extend the gold eyeshadow over the black like that. I'm gonna go in just with a little bit more, just make sure it's really saturated. And then going in with the E36 small blending brush, going to round off the corners a little bit. To make this look a little bit more dramatic, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Pro eyeliner. I'm taking the liquid pen side, and I'm gonna run, I don't know if I'm gonna do a small or like kind of like big line, but I just want to darken up the lash line. I'm gonna go with Noir. It is a black eyeshadow from Anastasia, and I'm going to just like buff that right in the outer corner. Now I'm gonna make it a little bit more fun. I'm gonna be adding this Shock eyeliner from LA Girl. I think it's a lip liner one, but they have like a whole neon collection, and I thought this would be really pretty for the waterline. I was thinking about doing yellow. I don't know. I think I might do yellow because I've been wanting to do yellow for the longest time. But I don't know if the yellow will clash with the gold. They have this teal one. I think this one will look pretty cute. Let's see. Oh, that looks cool. Wow, this is really, really pigmented. This is in the color Fresh. Ooh, I am obsessed with this. I'm gonna take that angle brush, taking some more of Played Out from the Makeup Shayla palette. I'm gonna use this to just tightline my lash line underneath of the blue, and I'm also going to connect it up to the other colors. Even though there is a lot going on, we're trying to make sure that we're really detailed with our work. That way everything looks really nice and not like messy, you know? Now I'm gonna take a little bit of black, and I'm only gonna be applying that in the outer corner just to make it tie into the black on top. I'm gonna take a small pencil brush, going in with Culture, and I'm gonna buff a little bit of that underneath to kind of blend everything out together. I'm gonna be adding some of this MAC Dazzle shadow. It's like a liquid eyeshadow thing. I'm gonna apply it onto the brush because the actual applicator is huge. I don't want it to mess up what I have going on. And the trick with this is just to let it dry, because if not, the eyeshadow might lift and then it might transfer. Now I'm going to be applying some mascara. I'm using my Maybelline Total Temptation mascara, and I'm gonna use this to coat my top lashes. Alright guys, now that the eyes are done, they look so good. I used my Tati lashes in the style TL6 because they kind of flare out and you can still see the gold through the lashes. Now let's go ahead and move on to the face. First, I'm gonna go in with my Farsali Rose Gold Elixir drops. And then today I'm trying out this new spray from Urban Decay. It is a Rebound Collagen Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray. It is supposed to firm, smooth, and give you a boost of radiance to your skin. So it's like a prep primer. It's like a prep primer spray. Hopefully it smells good. It showed us. For today's foundation, I'm gonna be taking my Lancome Tintidole foundation. I have been obsessed with this foundation for the past week and I have not been able to put it down, so I am gonna be using it a lot more in my tutorials because it's just life. First, I like to go in and just spread it on my face, and then taking this brush from Zoeva, I've been liking to go in with like more synthetic brushes to just like even out the foundation and distribute it all over my face. And I really like this brush from Zoeva because it just melts the foundation into my skin. Now I'm gonna go in with a second layer just for like more coverage. And I'm gonna concentrate that in the areas where I need it the most. So mostly in the center of my face is where I need like the most coverage. That's just my personal preference. And around my nose area. For concealer, I'm gonna be trying one from Laura Mercier. I've been dying to try this concealer. It looks a little bit light for me, but I'm still gonna give it a try. It is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. This is in the shade 2W. And then to contour, I'm using my favorite contour stick by Fenty Beauty, the Matchsticks. So on my cheekbones, my forehead, sides of the nose, tip of the nose, under my mouth. And then I'm gonna try out doing my jawline. And I'm gonna bring it up a little bit here as well. So like mega ultra contouring, but it's gonna give you the most definition to your face. I'm gonna start blending out my contour first, and I'm taking my Sigma A55 small dual fiber brush. You guys know this is one of my favorite ones to blend out my contour with. I'm gonna start with the forehead, get this out of the way. Alright, now the contour is blended out, I'm gonna go with the sponge and blend out the concealer. I like the formula and the color. It really just brightens up my face. I'm also gonna apply some underneath of my cheeks just to carve this area out. This is like extreme glam, guys, but I hope y'all don't mind. I'm going to round off the edges and just blend out underneath really softly like that. I'm gonna take this small brush from Iconic London. It's like an angled brush, and I'm gonna use this to contour the sides of my nose and bring it a little bit up to my eyebrow like that. And then with the tip of the blender, I'm gonna squeeze it and blend that concealer right in place. Alright guys, now I'm taking my Laura Mercier loose powder. I'm gonna bake my face with this. I'm gonna start with my cheekbones first. I like this sponge because it has like a flat edge, and it's just so awesome to do so many things. And I'm going to like round it up so my cheekbones kind of look lifted. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bake underneath of my eyes and also the tip of my nose. For bronzer, I'm taking my HOOLA bronzer from Benefit. I haven't used it in a hot second. And I'm gonna be taking my Sigma Spotlight Duster F37 brush to just like bronze my cheekbones and my forehead. I like this brush because it's just so soft and it's kind of long, which is kind of weird, but it does the job, guys. It is so good Also to like just buff out any powders on your face, like baking powders and setting powders. And just like an all over great brush that you can use for so many things. I'm also going to use it to chisel out my jawline. Now I'm going to take a Sigma large angled contour brush and buff out the excess powder. You guys see how it just gives you like a really clean space and just like look to your face. Now before we apply our blush and highlight, we're going to go ahead and spray the face and make it super glowy. I'm going to be taking my MAC Fix Plus in Gold Light, also one of my favorite ones. And because I am that extra, I'm going to go in with a round 2. Really want to be glowing and moist. Today I'm going to be trying out this new palette from Too Faced. It is a Sugar and Peach Wet and Dry Face and Eye Palette. I don't know what's an eye palette too, but they have beautiful highlighters and blushes that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to take a mixture of Peach Pop and Peach Honey for my blush today. It looks like highlighters, but I think that this might like create like a shadow on me. But I'm gonna try it on as blush first and then see how that goes. I love glowy blushes. This smells amazing. It smells just like the Peach palette. So I'm just like dabbing that into my face with my IT Cosmetics blush brush. And the application of these blushes are unreal. Look at how pretty that shimmer is. I don't think I'll use it as like highlight. It's a little bit too dark for me for that, but I will certainly use it as blush. For highlight today, I'm going to be taking Hustla Baby. I don't know why, I've just been loving this highlight so much. And it's so reflective. It's just one of those highlights that actually shows up on pictures like a lot. And what I'm going to do is take it with this big fluffy brush from Anastasia. And I'm going to spray my brush just a little bit and start swirling that onto my cheekbone. I want it to go on super pigmented and also blend it enough to where it melts with the blushes. Taking a smaller brush, I'm gonna use that to highlight my inner corners, my brow bone, and this part of my nose right here. I always love to highlight. Just like anywhere that you turn, it kind of just like, you know, glows. And can't forget the size of the nose, y'all. For this, I'm gonna be taking WHIRL lip liner from MAC, and I'm going to be overlining and drawing my lips with this. For lip color, I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Melted Matte in the color Sellout. This formula is still one of my favorite ones. They're so old, but so good. And then for gloss today, I'm going to be trying a new gloss from Lancome that I just received. It is in the color Sweet Glow, and has a little bit of gold glisten in it, which is always my favorite. Ooh, she was amazing. I'm going to finish everything out by spraying my face with the e.l.f. Cool Down Mist. And voila, this is my final look. Well guys, that is it for this look. I really hope that you guys loved and enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos to come. As always, I will have a list of other products that I use and mention listed down below along with the links and discount codes. Let me know down in the comments what other videos you would like for me to do for the fall, any tags. Let me know if any of these products are your favorite and just anything that you guys want to tell me. I love talking to you guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Loren Beauty. And that is it for today, guys. I love you so much. Muchos besitos. Y abrazos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.